Hey everybody, Notorious here. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I will demonstrate what I believe are the two best methods for connecting a throw line to a throw weight. So if you're a tree climber, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let's get right to it. As every tree climber knows, the throw line and the throw weight are crucial parts of tree climbing, and without them, we wouldn't be able to pick out our tie-in points, isolate them, or even set our lines in trees. So, being able to use the throw weight with a throw line in the most efficient way possible is something of great importance. It's something worth learning about and being adept with. So here I have two throw weights, and one's a 12 ounce, one's a 16 ounce, and they make throw weights that are as light as even 4 ounces, and they even make heavier ones than 16 ounces. But no matter what throw weight you use, you need to use it with a throw line. And the throw line has to be connected to the ring of the throw weight so that it can be launched up into the canopy. Now, I've decided upon two methods for connecting a throw line to a throw weight that I think are worth sharing with my community, not only because they are easy to tie, but they are also extremely secure, and they both are slipped. In other words, they quick release. That's really helpful for a lot of reasons because you don't want to spend a lot of time untying knots. For this demonstration, I've decided that I'm going to use paracord. This is 4mm paracord instead of an actual throw line. Although some throw line is roughly this diameter, the majority of it is much smaller, like 1mm, 2mm, and mine, for example, is about 1 or 2 millimeters and in diameter, and it's made out of dynemas. And if I were to demonstrate with my actual throw line, it would be difficult to see what's going on with the knot. So we'll be using this paracord. So with that out of the way, let's get started. The first method that I think is worth learning the most is the slipped anchor hitch. And the slipped anchor hitch is probably one of the easiest knots that you can learn to tie, and it is also extremely secure. And like I said, it's slipped, so after you tie it, it can be easily untied by simply pulling the tail. To tie a slipped anchor hitch, all you need to do is place your throw line through the ring one time, then wrap it around your finger and put it through again. So now you have two wraps, and it's going to look like this. And you want to be careful to make sure that these strands stay parallel and that they don't cross over. However, when tying this with an actual throw line, if they do end up crossing over, the resulting knot will still be just as strong as if you had not crossed them over. So, quite honestly, it's not really something you should be worried about. All you need to know is that you need to wrap it around twice, keep an opening right here, and then we're going to take this tail, put it behind the standing part and then form a bite, okay? And put that bite into the two loops. And then at this point, you can tighten it, and there you have it. Now you have a slipped anchor hitch. And this hitch is very strong, and you want to make sure you have a nice big loop so that way it won't come undone. And this, I've used this is my knot of choice for a throw line when I connect to my throw weights. I have never once had this knot fail on me. I've never had it prematurely come undone or anything like that. And no matter how hard it's been loaded or how many times I've thrown the weight or, tried to get, a good shot and then had to pull it back in and repeat and over and again, it gets tight, but it's always extremely easy to release. So all you have to do when you need to release it is just pull the tail, and there you have it. Comes right off. So that is a great way to connect to your throw weights, and it is my method of choice. Now, the second method is for when you need some extra security and maybe a little more of a streamlined knot. This one is not my go-to, but I do use it from time to time, and it is a slipped poacher's loop. And the poacher's loop is sometimes incorrectly called the double fisherman's loop. And it is tied like this. So you're going to put your throw line through the ring, and then make sure you have enough tail, and we're going to start basically just tying a regular poacher's loop. So take the working end, cross it over the standing part, and have your finger in the middle, and then wrap around once, wrap around a second time, and then now we're going to keep that little opening nice and open, and we're going to form a little bite, and we're going to take that bite and we're going to stick it into the poacher's loop, and now we can tighten it up. Oops, almost pulled that out. And now we have a slipped poacher's loop, and this cinches down really nicely on the throw weight, and it is more streamlined because the knot is, or the slip portion is in alignment with the throw line and the throw weight, whereas with the slipped anchor hitch, it's perpendicular. Now, does that really make much of a difference in the canopy when it's, getting pulled through crotches and tight spaces? Probably not, but this knot is very strong. See, I can pull on it as hard as I want, and it's not going to budge, and it's an excellent choice. It definitely looks prettier than the slipped anchor hitch, but it's a little more complicated to tie, and if it's cold or if you have gloves on, it might not be as practical as the slipped anchor hitch. And like I said, with the slipped anchor hitch, when you're tying it, don't even worry about the strands crossing over. Just as long as you create those two loops and put the bite through, it'll cinch down perfectly and still hold strongly. And then with the slipped poachers loop, just like with our slipped anchor hitch, no matter how hard it's been loaded or how many throws you've made with it, when it comes time to release the knot, it just comes right off. So there you have it. All right, this has been my demonstration of what I personally believe are the two best methods for connecting a throw line to a throw weight for use as tree climbers, for installing climb lines, and for a variety of other purposes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was educational. I hope you learned something. If you did enjoy it, please show your support by liking this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. Please consider donating. I'm trying to save up for a dynamometer, which is a force measurement device, so that way I can create content where I do force measurement and maybe even brake testing. I would really appreciate your support. And as always, be sure to check out my channel for more hitch how-tos, knot tutorials, and climbing videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.